saw another Torb. Mirror played Torb, and it worked out for the Gladiators, to say the least.
The fact that we have some teams opting for the Torbjorn and some opting for the Doomfist and Reaper, still throwing me off a little bit. I would have expected the Gladiators, honestly, to play some more Doomfist and Reaper, given that we saw Mirror on the Doomfist so much last weekend.
We played it because Mirror used to be a one-trick Torb and got rank 1 with it. Being able to stay at home and just relax like when you want, there's a lot less downtime since you're not traveling, you're not moving places, you're not getting set up for anything. It's you get into Scrim for 2 hours and you're done.
It's like playing Scrim, but it's like match. So it's like same as on stage, but just less nervous, I think.
I think many of the players here, before they went pro, you played a lot of online matches and everything like that. Sure, back then it might have not been work, but it's kind of similar feeling.
And for traveling, it's a lot more time that we get to Scrim and actually practice. When we went to Dallas the first time, we only had the times that we had slotted. You only get that much time unless you go out and go to like a PC cafe. So practice is a lot easier to do this way.
That's going to be the Gladiators, who will be facing off against the Dallas Fuel.
Crimzo and Decay gets caught by Mirror on the ground, and the Fuel now starting to fall. That's going to be the Glad securing point first.
No easy initiation available for the Dallas Fuel. They've got the Death Boss and they've got the Shatter, but it's very hard to start the fight. And look at Birdring, he's unscouted!
Oh! Birdring, the flank 3 for Birdring, and the Fuel never saw it coming. Fuel have way more damage potential on their side, and the Glads is going to be really tough. Space getting demeched, and that should be the end of this first fight, but we'll see how long the Glads decide to stick around. No! OG gets the Fire Strike on the Decay, and the Glads say, no, we can still fight this. You gotta let it fly. Shatter to the ground, puts Mirror in space on the floor. Is that gonna be enough? Doha gets caught by Birdring. Decay, the other side, ends up falling. The Glads still resilient, and the Fuel might be about to give this one away.
For some reason we weren't playing as we normally would. Of course, props to Dallas Fuel too. They played pretty well, but I think we could have played better in terms of aggression. I think we were kind of hesitant at some points of the match to go in fast, and I think that's not that's kind of unusual for us.
I think just it's like my nervous problem always. I mean, I was talking about this, like how we couldn't play like same as Scream, because I think I just kind of got scared in the match. In Scream, like I'm super aggressive, but in the match I wasn't.
Well, OG, you know, he's thinking Shatter, moving on forward. Doha already out. They don't have to worry about the Doomfist anymore. Now OG, he sets his blood in the water, drops the Shatter, puts Gamsu right on the floor. Decay, though, the turnabout! Decay! The Death Blossom in the room just when the Glads think it's working out. But the Glads too strong. Shaz wasn't among the number. And the Glads clean it up. The progress is ticking on up, and the Fuel dispatched here on Hanamura.
The cold does come in from Crimzo. They're going completely all in on this fight, but it's going to cost them absolutely everything. And now third point on the menu for the Gladiators as they hunt down these stagger kills. I could expect to see Gladiators move right up into the spawn right now, not quickly as long as this tank line can sustain. OG dropping low. Shatter comes out, but doesn't find Big Goose, and the beat keeps everybody up. Another block from OG.
Block was great, and Gamsu is down. Final 30 seconds now for the Fuel. Can they do anything to turn this back around? Gladiators on the verge of a sweep. Space goes for the self-destruct. After the block it up against Decay! That's one way of blocking it. No Matrix required. The Gladiators off space, and OG once more defend. And the Fuel, they are out of chances. They are out of time. It's a sweep for the Gladiators.
We just need to be more aggressive, and that's it. Like, do what we normally do, and we unconsciously weren't like doing this, and we didn't realize it until our like last few attacks on attack. It's just like a realization or something that someone from the team notices and says that we're lacking this, and everyone is kind of like, yeah, we kind of agree. Like, no one noticed it up until this point. So,
And I think what the players were trying to do was try to identify the problem without calling anyone out, so that way the problem didn't get worse. They tried to uplift the player instead of bringing him down, and that's why it was a slow start. Is you don't want to crush someone on your own team's confidence, and instead you want to build them up. So our slow start happened just from trying to build that confidence back up because other people were a little bit nervous.
The main points to take out from that game was to focus more on us rather than the other opponent team, and we'll have more success that way. It's got to dumpster decay a little. You have those teammates you used to have, and it's always nice to see them still in the scene and everything like this.
Last time we played Shock, we did very, very well. We were as aggressive as them, even more aggressive, and en route, Shock couldn't do anything. So I think the players are going to be very confident coming into the match.
I don't think it's gonna be like 3-0 for both of us. I think it's gonna be maybe close match. I think 3-1 or 3-2. I think if we just find our own meta and if we just practice like same as last week, I think we can just beat them.
Gladiators always had a thing where, yeah, they're really good, they're consistent, but they don't beat the top tier teams. Like they don't. Last season it was Shock and Titans. This season we're trying really hard to instill a mindset for the players that it doesn't matter who we're playing. We want to be good. We're going to be the best. We're going to be alpha, and we're going to roll them over.
No hopes for the Shock. Send your prayers to the Shock. They're going to need it. That's pretty much it. I don't really have any thoughts about it. It's going to be against any other team. We'll see how it goes from there.